We've got the Nine of Cups. Something that you thought was going to be a gift was actually pretty disappointing. We've got the Four of Cups. It just wasn't quite what you thought it was going to be, what you wanted it to be, what you hoped it would be. And it actually caused a lot of heavy burdens. And then this is the Devil, so this is toxic energy. So this, I mean, it's kind of, it got toxic. And so this has you kind of crying, grieving, because this wasn't the life that you thought that you were creating. So we need to look at this. Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading. This is the Awakened Jen. All right, so we're going to do a reading today to check in on your spiritual path, give you some guidance for your spiritual path. We're going to use the Lightworkers Oracle. We'll pull one card from that to see what guidance you need right now for your spiritual path. And then we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot to pull a progression spread. That will show me where you've been, where you're at, and where you're headed, so that if you need to make a course correction, we can do that at this time. All right. So first, I want you to know that you are safe, appreciated, and welcome in this space. I would like us to take 3 deep breaths together to get started, to kind of calm our energy and get us grounded into this space. And then we will do the invocation to call in our spirit team. So if you'll close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths. Breathe in. That's 1. Breathe in. That's 2. Breathe in. That's 3. I now call in our angels, archangels, ascended masters, my higher self, and guardian angels to please enter this present space and time. I call upon Archangel Michael to place a bubble of protection around us. Only beings of the highest vibration of pure love and light may enter in. So be it. Okay. So we're going to start with the channeled message. What does Sagittarius need to know at this time? Kindness, freedom, enlightenment. Kindness breeds kindness. When you move in the energy of kindness to all living beings and creatures on this earth, that kindness will surely return to you. Be grateful for every smile, compliment, laugh, kind word, and warm hug that you receive. It will help you see the world from new perspectives, which brings a greater sense of freedom to your life, freedom to be yourself, and to live in harmony with the world around you. Your light will spark others' lights to shine brightly as well, and will bring in new levels of enlightenment for all. So, I mean, you're kind of just being asked to go out and really just shine. Shine where you're at. Shine with the people around you, all of the living creatures and beings around you. You're being there to be their light, to be their guide, to, kind of shine and show them the new way of being. And you're going to show up with the kindness, and the kindness that you're giving out is going to start returning to you if it hasn't already. All right, so let's go ahead and shuffle, and I'm going to set some intentions as I shuffle. Okay. So the first intention is that anyone who comes across this reading, there is something in here for you. I set the intention that anyone who needs to hear the messages that come out in this reading will find it at the time they need it most. I set the intention that all the messages that come out will be for our highest good. Okay. I set the intention that I will be given very clear messages, be given all the right words, phrases, and anything needed in order to communicate the message as clearly as possible so that it can be received as it was intended. All right. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. If not, welcome back. If you find value in this video, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications, and it will let you know every time I post a new video. I post about 3 to 4 videos a week. And again, if you hit the bell, it lets you know every time a new one goes up. I do offer personal readings, but I'm in a transition right now. So I've been doing certification for Soulful Revolution in order to be one of the readers for their site. They're opening up a new feature on their site next month. And as soon as that goes live, I will let you know, and I will post that link down below. And so right now I'm just kind of holding off on anything, just trying to get through this certification. And then as soon as that's ready, I'll let you know. All right, so let's see. Deep breath. All right, so what guidance does Sagittarius need right now for their spiritual path? Reassurance of the golden light. Okay. And now then, deep breath. All right, past, present, future, Sagittarius, past. So in the past, we had two cards came out. We have the Justice card and the High Priestess. So we are bringing justice to a situation, and we are using our intuition to know how to do that. Present, we have the Ace of Swords. So clarity is coming in. Future. The King of Cups. So this is becoming more grounded, more calm, serene. It's an emotional intelligence. All right, so we're going to put all this together. We've got reassurance of the golden light. This golden light comes to you as a gift of grace and reassurance. It is an embrace from the universe, an expression of divine comfort and a sign of hope. When the golden light appears, it is a sign that everything in your life, even the most troubling matters, is going to work out perfectly. They are held in the graceful hand of the divine and will be resolved more swiftly and beautifully than you might expect. The golden light is a very real phenomenon, although you may only perceive it when you are particularly relaxed and your clairvoyance is already developed. However, whether you see it physically or not, it is real and powerful. If you could see it clairvoyantly, it would look similar to the golden rays of the setting sun. I'm just going to kind of stop right here and just kind of show you. Look at the glow around the head here. Okay. The same warm, loving glow is cast over your heart and mind when the golden light is shining upon you. If you are in a room when it comes upon you, you will wonder if a light has been switched on, as the glow is as noticeable as if a lamp has been placed in your room. Its warmth illuminating the space. In truth, grace and divine assistance are always there for the asking, but there are times when we are in need of extra support. During such times, ironically enough, we forget to ask for help. Perhaps you are struggling with a particularly difficult time in an initiation, or a challenging choice lies before you. Or maybe you have taken a leap and just need to know that you are doing the right thing, and somehow, even though you don't feel in control of what is happening, it is going to work out. When the golden light is given to you, it is freely done so as a gift from the heart of the universe. It is letting you know that you are a child of the universe and you are dearly loved. It is reminding you that on the path, the struggle to continue with trust, patience, faith, and courage can seem almost overwhelming. However, the universe is with you, supporting, loving, and believing in you every step of the way. You are not alone. You are never forgotten. You are always loved and encouraged to take your time, to take your journey. You are reminded that the universe is smiling upon you. There are times when you will call upon the golden light because you know that you are in need of that loving consciousness, and it is appropriate that you do this. You can use the invocation below. There are times, however, when you will just feel, sense, see, or know that the golden light is being given to you as a spiritual gift from the universe. Such is the case now as you have drawn this oracle. You are being asked to just feel peace. Trust, know that everything is working out perfectly and you don't have to worry, even though you don't know why you should possibly feel that way. The golden light is wisdom and love. It knows, and sometimes that's all you need to know in order to be at peace. I call upon the reassurance of the golden light, the comfort of the divine spirit, and the loving grace of the universe. Thank you for being with me now, for bringing me peace and reassurance even in my darkest moments. Thank you for sharing a special truth with me, that you love and hold and cherish and assist me always. I love you. Thank you for loving me too. May the golden light heal all beings of fear and doubt, gently bestowing mercy, compassion, and the loving reassurance of divine presence into the hearts of all. Through divine grace and my own free will, so be it. All right, so you are being gifted with the comfort, the reassurance. It's like a hug from the universe. You're being supported right now. Okay, so we have the Justice card in the past. So we are bringing justice to a situation. Natural law, balance, karma, truth, wisdom, legal matters, fairness, cause and effect, integrity, objectivity, perspective, accountability. Justice asks you to learn from your past experiences, the good, the bad, and the ugly. Take it all and grow from it. This energy is not about perfection, but about fairness and honesty. It highlights clarity of motivation and intention, and it asks you to be realistic about the cause and effect of your thoughts and actions. Seek to balance your growth with both positivity and shadow, and learn from the many different parts of you. In your current situation, be impartial as you reframe your reality, work to remove any negative emotional charge from the equation. If fear is causing you to act in a way that you aren't proud of, seek a variety of perspectives before judging another person's actions to be good or bad. The only true path ahead of you is not one that is necessarily black or white, but it is always, always one of love. My good karma is delightfully loving, and it can be the most motivating teacher. So we are bringing balance and justice to a situation where one area might have gone wrong in the past. We've corrected it. And now then we're making sure that in the future, we're not going to go down that path again. The High Priestess is dreams, powerful visions, psychic insight, serendipity, meditation, introspection, intuition, a spiritual experience. I have the answers I seek, and by following the truth, I will find them. So it's just trusting yourself, knowing that you do have those answers. You know how to bring balance to your situation. Now, I do want to find out, what is this situation? So I'm going to get some clarity right now for that. What is the situation that you're bringing balance to? That's too much. Okay. Okay, so it's something that you've been waiting for. This is waiting for your ships to come in. It's an expected energy. The Nine of Wands, it's something that you have been working on for a while, and you're kind of at that last little hurdle before it is completed. And then the Judgment, this is a call that has been placed on your life. And so I'm going to read that card to you. 20. Self-realization and understanding, spiritual awakening, redemption, knowing your motives and your heart to be true, total transparency, a glorious unveiling of spirit. You have judged others and have been judged yourself, and you are awakening to the understanding that the only approval that really matters is your own. Are you doing your best with others and with yourself? It is time to shed any negative facades, drop the mask behind the mask. It may feel risky, yet this profound act of self-acceptance will unleash your absolute essence. You are light, shadow, matter, and consciousness, and you are a miracle. Why then do you keep your true nature hidden away from the world? There is no way to really understand your full potential until you are open and honest with your own heart, without judgment. To expand and evolve requires this colossal forgiveness of the self. Forgive your beautiful soul, accept your beautiful heart. As you do, you consciously answer the call of your highest self, and the vastness of your horizon will make itself available to you. Hello, Essence. I invite you to show up every day to, I invite my soul to shine unapologetically. So I saw two things with this that kind of stuck out to me, is that with two different cards that I read, it was talking about not judging others actions as good or bad, and understanding that what can be good for you can be bad for someone else. What can be healthy for you can be unhealthy for someone else. And so I really like to move away from those type of statements of, this person is bad, because nobody is all one thing or the other, right? We are very complex beings. And so we can be more than one thing. Like, we can have done something that can be labeled by the majority of people as a not good thing, a bad thing to do, but while also doing a lot of good things at the same time. And so I think churches are kind of a good example of like that. Churches do a whole lot of good for this world. They do help the poor and the needy, and they, are constantly, trying to help the less fortunate. They can do a whole lot, but then at the same time, they can also be very judgmental. They can be, like controlling, and they can drive fear and all of these things that are negative. So it's like, it's not all good. It's not all bad. It's got, a complexity to it. And so like there's parts of the Christian religion that I still really, really love and, want to connect to. And so like, the worship music is something that I can still very much appreciate, because I just love just being in that kind of energy. But at the same time, I'm not into the, you can't talk to this person because they don't believe this way, or you have to shun this person because they don't believe this way. I'm not into that. All right. So we have now the clarity. So the Ace of Swords is about clarity coming in. This is new ideas, clarity, an aha moment, truth revealed, awareness, and heightened states of consciousness, memory or thought, communication, victory, success, and triumph, a stroke of genius. Massive clarity is on the way. A new door is opening up for you, often unveiling a life-changing idea or a significant spiritual breakthrough. Expect aha moments of lucidity to pierce your awareness and reveal a totally fresh vision for the future. As this essence spirals into comprehension, use this time to see things as they really are and to tune in to new beginnings. The quiet insight of the unconscious mind is being made available for you, so you may experience a rapid expansion as your conscious mind integrates this newfound information. Know that nothing can compete with the fierce rays of wisdom and truth, so if you are finding yourself with clouded judgment or with stalled thinking, it's time to seek the brightly lit energy of honesty. Gather your discernment, your intellect, your logic, and your insight, and clearly communicate the truth that is bubbling up to be witnessed. I experienced brilliant moments of clarity. So one part that did strike me in that is that once this truth comes out, it's important for you to communicate your truth out to the world. And I feel like that's part of this as well, is the shining your light and like really letting the world see who you really are and what you actually stand for. So we're moving to the King of Cups. are you? King of Cups. Love, emotional intelligence, patience, experience, stability and balance, creativity, diplomacy, someone supportive, being nurturing, a wise leader. He softens his gaze and reaches for his singing bowl. When something unexpected comes into the King of Cups awareness, something that may shake another person's composure and send them into a state of stress or anger, he regulates his emotional state with his mature, practiced, meditative energy. Find the sweet spot between the empathetic heart and intelligent mind is the key to this successful leadership style. Allow your emotional intelligence to guide you as you seek to marry logic, kindness, and love. If you are in a situation that asks you to navigate tumultuous energies, find your grounded serenity by calmly choosing care and diplomacy over force. In shadow, this king can suggest that you may be feeling withdrawn, moody, or temperamental, or you may be losing touch with how others are feeling at this time. Stay clear of situations that feel emotionally manipulative. Instead, seek to understand others through empathy, tolerance, and compassion, and emotional fulfillment will be yours. My heart holds deep wisdom and love, and I use it to connect and lead. Okay. So, I mean, you're just moving to a just much more peaceful state of being. And I feel like that's kind of what the channeled message, this is the freedom. Look how, like, just he doesn't have any cares in the world. All right. So, I'm going to go ahead and start some clarification on here. I'm going to use my new Mermaid Tarot to pull the clarification. All right, so I'm going to just shuffle it a few times. Okay, deep breath. All right, so what do you have to look forward to in this situation? We got the Knight of Cups. So that is a romantic offer coming in. The King of Swords is using your logic and wisdom. The Page of Wands, this is moving with your passion. It's joy, it's inspiration. And then the Two of Pentacles, it is bringing balance to your situation. So what do you have to look forward to? There is a new love offer coming in. It's a small love offer. This is sometimes, though, so if you are in a relationship, it could be moving to the next stage of your relationship. But again, using your logic and wisdom to know which path to go, which way to go, and then the Page of Wands is that joy and inspiration. All right. All right. So what do you need to be mindful of in this situation? All right, so we've got the King of Cups. You need to be mindful to make sure that you are showing up in that calm, serene energy. I'm going to actually read this one from this book because I haven't seen it yet. We've got the Page of Pentacles. This is manifesting in a new opportunity. And then the Ace of Cups. That is the new relationship, the start of a fresh relationship. It could even be a business partnership. So King of Cups here is the King of Cups is a hopeless romantic. Moments of solitude and internal reflection are not done as often as you you would think when it comes to a spiritual expansion. Oh, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong one. Okay, sorry. The King of Cups represents the highest form of emotional mastery. He has transcended above the need to simply react. Instead, his calming energy is usually enough to unnerve those who come before him. He knows what it means to be a true heart-centered leader and understands that not everyone is at the same stage of their emotional journeys. He is patient and kind most of the time and is able to make a decision with a clear head and positive heart. These are keys to the lessons he now brings to you. It is time to put your ego aside, clear your emotional attachments, and make clear, honest, heart-based decisions about the direction for your life. Okay? Page of Pentacles. Creation is meant to be fun. You are meant to play and explore and see how things work together. Here with the Page of Pentacles, you are getting permission to simply play, to use what's around you and see what might result. Just like the page in this card, you may find you will be happily surprised to find that you can create something that you want on purpose. And then the Ace of Cups. Are you using a gift to its fullest potential, or do you have it on a shelf somewhere while you try to figure out what it is? The Ace of Cups lets you know that it has shown up. The conditions are already there for it to fulfill its true purpose. Trying to understand it is not the same as actually using it. Cups are a feeling suit, which is why logic and reason are not always the best way to deal with them. I suggest you better make use of what has presented itself before someone else comes along and claims it. So one thing about the ace energy is that it is just the potential. Until you do something with it, it is only potential. But it is like all the environment is right, to support, what is coming out. All right, so what does the situation look like in 6 months' time? Okay. So we've got the Sun, which is about expansion and joy. So there is going to be a lot of shining. But then we've got the Seven of Swords, which is about deception, sneaky energy. And then the Five of Cups is about grieving and things not turning out the way that you thought. So I'm going to go ahead and get some clarification on this. So why is the Five of Cups there? Okay, so something that you thought was going to be a gift, so we've got the Nine of Cups, something that you thought was going to be a gift was actually pretty disappointing. We've got the Four of Cups. It just wasn't quite what you thought it was going to be, what you wanted it to be, what you hoped it would be. And it actually caused a lot of heavy burdens. And then this is the Devil, so this is toxic energy. So this, it got toxic. And so this has you kind of crying, grieving, because this wasn't the life that you thought that you were creating. So we need to look at this. right, so what can we do if we do not want to end up in this outcome? What can we do? All right, so what do we need to do to avoid that outcome? We've got the Page of Wands, the Seven of Cups, and then the Five of Wands. So the Page of Wands is the moving with that joy. It's excited to go on a new path. I'm going to read all of these in just a second. We've got the Seven of Cups. This is a lot of options ahead of you, and just, you know, making sure that you are being careful about what you're choosing. And then the Five of Wands, this can be conflict or competition. Let's look at this. Let's put it together. All right, so the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is asking you to honor and respect your creative gifts, for it is where your true power lies. Hold these gifts carefully with authority. Take your time and understand that failing is all part of the process. This little page says that practice makes perfect. So try and try again. So I think this kind of comes back into that new energy, making sure that you're taking advantage of the new energy while it is there and supported. The Seven of Cups. Distractions are a part of everyday life. It is easy to allow them to take control and dictate the terms of your day. It takes strength and commitment, however, to turn away from them and keep your emotions and mind clear and focused. Allow yourself to fill your days with what seems like busyness doesn't mean you're actually achieving anything, except maybe cluttering up your mental, emotional, and vibrational space. So for now, leave the shiny objects where you found them and leave the space for something that you really wish to experience. So don't go chasing everything that comes out. You know, like it's give things time to kind of see what is actually meant to fit into your life, what actually aligns with your life. And then we have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands brings with it a promise of greatness, but whether or not things turn out to be a great success or a great debacle is really up to you. What will you do with the power that is currently being offered to you by the Five of Wands? You have within your reach the energy and magic you need to bring that goal or dream even closer. Just know that you cannot allow yourself to get flustered or sidetracked, or you could blow it all up. So I think this is just kind of being mindful of working with others, not trying to force, because this feels very forceful. Like, I am going to make sure this happens, and kind of releasing some of the control part of it. Okay. Maybe, and that's part of it, is that because you had it so focused in your head that it was supposed to show up in one certain way, that when it didn't show up like that, you didn't recognize that it was the thing that you had been asking for, the thing that you'd been manifesting into your life. All right, so what is your best move forward at this time? Okay, so we've got the Ten of Swords. This is a release. This is a loss. It's just your best move forward is to accept the loss and move on from it. I'm going to read these. We've got the Queen of Swords. That is wisdom, clarity, truth, but it's also communicating it out. And then the Nine of Pentacles is your abundance coming in. So let's put this together. The Ten of Swords. There is no life that is left behind, only the empty organic matter that once housed it, and the history that will be told of the life that once lived. This is how stories are created, through what is left behind. It is not about crying for what has been lost, but instead a celebration of what was left after the fall, the pieces that can be retold. We are left with pieces that come together, merging something that was with something that could be, something that was with something that could be. Where there is an ending, there's also a beginning. When it's over, it's over. There are some things in life that we never truly recover from or can never go back and change. They are done, final, and in many respects set in the stone of history's wheel. There is no way the merman who now finds himself face down in the snow is ever getting back up. The life he knew is over. The incarnation he was experiencing is done. He is now someone else's history. This is the way the world of living things is meant to be. It is a part of its order. If things don't end and we do not pass into collective history, there will be no place for anything new. What was will never be again, and that is a wonderful divine thing. All right, so something is being let go, but it's making space for the next thing that is supposed to be in your life. And so we've got the Queen of Swords. The Snow Queen governs some of the most extreme territories in the world. Conditions are very favorable, yet she must go on with her job. Conditions are rarely favorable, yet she must go on with her job. Regardless of her harsh environment, others still look to her for guidance and leadership. She needs to keep her mind focused and decisions swift. You may find you are walking in the footsteps of the Snow Queen right now. Your situation may not be ideal, and it may seem like everything is against you, but you have to keep going. Others are depending on you to stay the course and lead the way. Okay, and then the Nine of Pentacles. You slowly walk toward the wishing well and toss your coin in. You take a deep breath and release your wish to the rippling waters below. You touch your heart and lips and turn around. Without looking back, you walk away. Just then, the keeper of the well raises and adds your coin to her collection. Your wish may or may not be answered, yet the mermaid of the well continues to collect your coins and add them to her collection. She receives without asking and gets to be the keeper of the wants and wishes of others. When you look at all of her coins, can you find yours? There's a protective element of the Nine of Pentacles, like you have finally learned how to set boundaries around yourself, your health, and your material treasures. Just as the mermaid keeps the coins and secrets of the well protected, there is nothing wrong with protecting what you have worked hard to create, especially if you intend to keep enjoying your good fortune for a long time to come. All right, so protecting what you have created, being very logical and strategic and wise, and releasing the things that no longer serve you, like allowing things to be done and completed and to move on and to make space for the new things. All right. All right, so I'm going to stop there. Oh, goodness. So coming back with the channeled message, I just think that there is the kindness. If you can just walk around in that energy of kindness, I believe that that's going to help you navigate some of this harder energy that does seem to be coming. And if you can maintain this energy, and I kind of love that despite everything that was kind of coming out and around this reading, that you are still remaining quite serene and peaceful, that you aren't letting it really affect you on the emotional level. All right, so if you have found value in this reading, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe to this channel. You can hit the bell for notifications and it will let you know every time I post a new video. Also, if you would comment, like, and share, that helps tell the algorithm to keep pushing it out to more people. It helps to build my channel, and I greatly, greatly appreciate it. I hope you guys have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.